Just a quick note, the Pirates Guild is officially dead. I'm officially disbanding it and killing it. I had a falling out with several Pirate Guild members, and yes, there were more members than just me, contrary to rumor. The falling out happened with the Stickcam branch of the guild, which included trashiestzeroo. I'll put up a link to his account in just a second here. I was hanging out in their Stickcam chat for several weeks. And, every single night, coming in, talking to them, trying to rag on Lol's cows, trying to, hone my live flaming abilities and so forth. And, I began to see a pattern going on every single night, almost every single night, not necessarily, constantly, but every single night I noticed that there was drama occurring, and most of that drama was either instigated by or greatly egged on by trashiestzeroo, whose real name is David. I won't give his last name, but I do indeed have it. David trashiestzeroo tries to come off as this big, bad alpha troll. He tries to come off as somebody in charge, somebody who's dangerous, somebody who, you don't fuck with him. But in reality, trashiestzeroo has accomplished pretty much jack shit. Trashy and I had a falling out. A couple of things happened in his room. The first thing that happened in his room is, and I admitted this on Twitter, I've admitted this before, we ended up getting a 17-year-old, and it was mostly me, a 17-year-old, she's going to be 18 in May, to flash her tits on cam. Now, what actually happened was I simply, just said, oh, you're flat-chested, you're flat-chested, just used the flat-chested taunt, and she ended up going, whee, and, And apparently David was screen capping this the entire time, thus he has video of a 17-year-old, which, would qualify technically as child porn. Of course, I encouraged her to put her shirt down, but David started trying to pick a fight about it. Because every single night in that room, David has to pick a fight with somebody. David has to assert his alpha male status. He has a group of regulars that he constantly pones, as he calls it. He constantly berates, constantly abuses. He's either instigating it or he's encouraging it. He'll send PMs about him and try to, bolster support for himself in the room, and then he'll just attack. And a lot of them end up either getting kicked or running off saying, I'll never come back again. And then of course, they come back again and they roll over for David. And, they show him their belly, and he rubs their belly and says, good, good, and he gets to maintain control of the room. The problem is, I didn't do this, because unlike these individuals, I'm not scared of trashiestzeroo. Trashiestzeroo is, as I said, a Lol's cow. Trashiestzeroo is on a power trip. He's an internet tough guy who's accomplished jack shit. Now, he tried to tell me in the course of this fight that he could come after me, and he could fuck up my real life. And let me just put it this way. One of trashiestzeroo's accomplishments was getting a phone number of a girl's mom, girl that he was harassing, and calling up her mom at work and, doing who the hell knows what. Now, this was told to me, so I don't know if this is 100% true or even true at all, but I suspect it is. Needless to say, there was absolutely nothing that trashiestzeroo, a.k.a. David the Coward, won't even fucking show his face on cam. He'll show his face on cam with sunglasses and a fucking hat on, like he's on some, low-rated fucking TV talk show. Doesn't want his ID showing. He apparently claims he's this big bad troll, but here's the thing about trashiestzeroo, aka David. He is terrified, absolutely terrified of having his docs dropped. He's, as far as he'll claim he's not. He'll say, oh, I don't care if they drop my docs, oh, blah, blah, blah. But Trashy seems to want to put out this image that he is a tough guy, that he's a dangerous individual. He claimed that he was going to come and knock on my door and, take me out to a restaurant. Of course, if he does, I'll gladly go out on his dime. But, Trashy, my suggestion is you don't fuck with me. Because unlike you, I'm not all talk, Trashy. I'm not the type of person to sit around and just toot my own horn. Now, I talk about myself constantly, absolutely, because I'm the only subject that I care about, Trashy. But I'm not the type of person who is going to throw out idle threats. If I throw out a threat, I'm going to damn well make good on it. Now, you were part of the Pirates Guild, and you did pretty much jack shit, because that's what you do. You do jack shit, and then you take credit for shit that you probably aren't even involved with. That I could do nothing. You can't do anything, Trashy. Don't even try to fucking be a big bad troll. You can't do jack shit. All you ever fucking do is sit on stick cam and fuck with people there. Your idea of trolling is befriending someone, getting all nice to them, and then stabbing them in the back and throwing out their information and, capturing them on cam, getting them to be stupid. Your idea of trolling is befriending someone, getting all nice to them, and then stabbing them in the back and throwing out their information and, capturing them on cam, getting them to be stupid things. Because this is all you have, Trashy. You do this every fucking night. No, I was in there every fucking night. I spent lots of time on stick cam in the last few weeks. And regrettably so to some degree, but that's what I do. I don't have a lot to do. At the same time, I do have other hobbies. But you don't, apparently. And you'll sit there and you'll take, you accused me of going after women all the time, which isn't true, mostly. I mean, I went after women on Stickcam because that's all that was coming in to be Lol's cows. Obviously my targets here on YouTube, my targets on other sites, have varied. They've been women and men, mostly men, actually. So Trashy's trying to talk shit to Missy Kwan. He says, "You do know I can trade nudes for info, right?" And he goes on to say, like a dog who feeds you, bit me. Like a dog feeds you, bit me. Okay. And you expect nothing in return. So he's being Mr. Badass, Mr. Internet Tough Guy. No, you wouldn't fight me, so to speak. Let you say shit like that and me not return fire? Make me look weak? Well, you are weak, Trashy. We don't have to make you look weak. You make yourself look weak by sitting on your old... And this guy's like 40-something. I'm almost 30 years old. Now, by the time I turn 30, I'm more than likely going to be retired from trolling. Trolling is not... it's a hobby, but I don't want to be this aging hipster who's, making a bunch of shit on the internet. I've done that, in my youth, my 12 years... Had a huge impact, ruled the internet, greatest troll ever, but, I'm not like Trashy. So what am I to do, Sprite? Look the other way? Let's see, and, let's see, going down the list here, he's threatening her over Twitter. I'll have what is needed in about 30 minutes. Just be as mean as you like. And Danny feeding you lies got you in a huge mess. What lies did I feed her, Trashy? I mean, I honestly think you're a lolscow. I honestly think that you try to instigate drama for drama's sake, which, again... The things you're doing touch on trolling, but the way that you're doing it is not trolling. The way you're doing it is lame, bullshit, obsessed, no-life crap. I mean, you literally are a fucking basement dweller. You're like 48, 49 probably. You're old. Not to mention that, but you're fucking southern, dude. Who the fuck has a southern accent in this day and age? Fucking kill yourself. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I'm from North Carolina. Well, I'm from California, thus I pwn you, bitch. And in our fight, I called you, you're just saying that you were a hick from North Carolina. You're worse than a hick. You're like a fucking, you're a basement-dwelling hick. You're a wannabe hick. I mean, you don't have any friends, Trashy. Yeah, you apparently have a job, probably at a gay bar or something, but, so you're threatening Sprite. You're saying, I didn't know you were bi. Get the feeling I'm coming. Get the feeling I'm coming on. That could mean either squirting or, coming for her. Why do you post that your kid don't live with you? Blah, blah, blah. So much I didn't know, but I will get to know you well. For the record, I would have never took the shit out of the room, but you pushed that. Trashy. Dude. Okay, now I realize that you're aging. I realize that you're headed past middle age and now into obscurity. I realize that you don't have much in your life. You have a wife and kids. Not going to go after them because they're innocent in this scenario. I'm sure you'll come after mine because that's what you do. You're an internet tough guy. All that shit's been said about me a billion times. And said about my family. My wife has been harassed. My child has been... I don't care, Trashy. It comes with the territory of being a troll. But, dude, seriously. I realize you're from North Carolina, and thus you're uneducated, more than likely, and you're, you're obviously not functioning with a fully, working brain system. Your frontal lobe has probably been hicked up a little bit. But, Trashy, what the hell do you think you're doing? Do you think you're going to show up on someone's door with a gun? Do you think that you're going to destroy someone's credit? Do you think you're going to steal all their money? Do you think you're going to destroy their reputation, make them never get a job again? What do you honestly think you're going to do here, Trashy? What do you believe you're going to accomplish? You try to sound like Mr. Internet Tough Guy, and all of these logs will be put up with this video, because I don't hold anything back. You can put up what other videos you have. What the hell do you think you're going to do? You're not going to do jack shit to me, so don't even try to play that fucking card. You're a weak-ass troll. I can troll you 100 fucking times over before you can even come up with a way to troll me. But I really don't think there's much that I need to do to you. You're a coward, Trashy. You go around throwing out these threats that you can never back up, and yet you're shaking in your boots over weatherman. What kind of troll would do that? A failed troll, obviously. But I digress. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the Pirates Guild is no more. I am disbanding it. It's going to be me and a few of my allies, I'm sure. But trying to organize trolls is like herding cats, especially when the trolls fail at such a deep level like Trashy. Of course, Trashy was gushing over me, trying to get me at one point, long time ago now, trying to get me in with his crowd, saying, "Oh, we love your videos," and blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what, Trashy? You're my latest butt bitch. You're my latest victim. So congratulations on that, and I'll try not to, shit your pants too hard when you see these videos.